Hi there, welcome to Get Data Solution. Today we are going to see the service rating by customer for municipality, where it is service quality is rated against the target. And for this, we have used the rating from 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest rating and 10 being the maximum rating for the service. And the service types we have used in this demo is water supply, sewage collection and disposal, electricity and gas supply, as well as street lighting. Therefore, here is the decision for rating. We used the average rating made by the customers. If the average rating is greater than 7, it will be turn out to be green color, and the decision will be good service, where the service given by the municipality is rated as a good service. When the rating between the average rating between 6.5 to 7, it will be turn out to be normal, and then the decision will be acceptable service. At this point, when the rating is 5.5 to 6.5, it will be turn out to be yellow in color, and the decision will be below acceptable service. If the average rating given by the customers is less than 5.5, it turn out to be red, and the decision will be bad service. And in this case, especially in the red one, there is actually strong need for improving the service, where it is in case of yellow, there is a room for improvement in terms of service quality as per the rating of the customers. So this is how we rate. So we rate this for service types. Just to construct this, we have used at least 6 functions. The first one is the text function to generate automatic month and the year from the date given. And the second one is data validation. We have used to drop down list. The third function we have used is the average function to calculate the average. The fourth function is the if function to give different colors based on the values. The fifth function is the VLOOKUP function to use different service levels to generate different service levels from the given data. And the sixth function is data validation, again to restrict values. So we'll see how these are actually functioning. Let's come to our data entry table. Our data entry table has here the date, the physical year, month, customer name, temporary customer ID, service type, rating, and again the decision and the colors. Here on top we have also a target and the status as per this rating, and the color again here, and the decision here. So this is the data entry format. Here we'll insert the dates where the service is given for that particular customer. For example, the first one is March 12 to 2022. Therefore, if we just write this one, this physical year and month will be automatically generated or pop up. For that, we have used text function. As I've already said, the text function to generate month and the year. That will actually shorten our data entry. Then the customer name and temporary ID, and we can actually uh, skip this one if you are actually interested. If you are not interested, then the service type. For the service type, we have used drop down menu, where we have actually used the data validation, as I've said here, data validation to create drop down that will be generated through here in this step. We'll click on the data, then onto data validation, then data validation option will be pop up and we'll write there. So for that, we have inserted here the different services, one being water supply, sewage collection and disposal, electricity and gas supply, and street lighting. Then the other is the rating section. For the rating section, similarly, we have used drop down menu where the rating will be from 1 to 10. And the next one is the average function, as I have indicated here. For the average function, we have used to calculate the average of these values here as per the rating given by the customer. Then it will actually calculate the average. Here is a target set by the municipality to gauge its service quality. And here in this particular case, the target is set to be 7. Just 7 and above is actually the value set by the municipality to gauge its service, at least 7 and above 7. So the next one is the color. To generate the color, we have used the if function here. For the if function, if it is greater than 7, it will be turned out to be green, then normal, then yellow, then red. So for that, we have used the if function. Again, next to that, we have used for decision making, we have used VLOOKUP function. Uh, where we have actually have an average value in this category and turn out to be this service. That means when the average rating is greater than 7, the decision will be good. When the average rating is in between 6.5 to 7, it will turn out to be acceptable service. When the rating is 5.5 to 6.5, it will be below acceptable service. And when the rating is less than 5.5, it will be turned out to be bad service. That's how actually it turned out to be give us a service decision. And for that, we have used VLOOKUP function. And the other function is data validation, again, to restrict the values. We can't input the value greater than 10 or less than 1. If we actually try to make, for example, if I write 11, it says that this value doesn't match the data validation restriction defined for this cell, so it will limit as well during the data entry the errors that could be actually generated. So it will limit the error, so it will be actually good data. So this is actually very important for rating of service quality, and this can be used by many service giving institutions like municipality, the banking sector, the insurance sector, and for that matter, for any service giving organization. This is very useful to gauge their service quality and to improve their service based on informed decision. So we just recommend to use this template for just tracking their service quality by institutions. Institutions should use such rating and tracking their data based on the feedback given by their customers. So we recommend to use this template. To insert this data, we have also instruction and benefits. Here is an instruction which says how to insert the data. As we have already seen, simple inserting the data is very simple. We'll insert the date, then automatically the physical year and the month will be automatically pop up or created. Customer name is optional. Service type from support sheet with validation. Then the rating will be 1 to 10 to be rated by the customer, and the target set will be 7 out of 10 is a target set here in this particular case here. But the institution can set its target based on its experience. Then we'll save the data and the status will be automatically updated with a different color as we have already seen here, from for green, yellow, red, and so on. It has also here the benefits just indicated here from this function. The first being easy and convenient to enter the data. As I have already seen, it is very simple and easy. It will automatically pop up ratings and automatically generate values. Therefore, this will be save our time and avoid manual calculation. It suggests decision about service based on selected rating, convenient to share to teams or to top management. It also guides to develop mitigation measures. Informed decision making will be actually applied here. So in the areas where there is actually a gap, uh, top management or the organization can take action to improve its quality of the service. And this is recommended for the following. The first one is municipality for this, in this case, for example. The other is for serving giving office like water office, sewerage authority, service giving office, electricity supply, service giving office, street lighting, service giving office again. For that matter, any service giving sector can use this template. So, if you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing to this channel, Get Data Solution. This channel actually provide different templates and dashboard for managing project and business. And the purpose is to modernize data system, to save time, to generate automatic report, to reduce cost, to increase productivity, to manage project, to manage business, as well as to learn new skills. So if you use our template and tools, you can actually get all these purposes, or at least some of them. Here is the reason why you should subscribe to our channel. Uh, it will help you to manage your business. If you use our tools, you can manage your business in a very simple way. It will help you to manage your project if you are actually working on project. It will also help to manage your work, whatever work you are actually engaged in. It will actually help you to manage your work. It will automate your activity. Most of our product will automate activities, then you will get that advantage. It will increase productivity. Since it automates your activity, it will increase your productivity. In some of the cases, you can actually learn new skills. For example, in today's topic, some of our customer could learn different function. For example, we have used in this case text function, data validation function, average function, the if function, VLOOKUP function have been used. So one can learn those as well. And then finally it will help to make informed decision. So these are the reason why you should subscribe for this channel. Let's continue to our today's topic, which is service given by customer for municipality. Next, we'll see the same data but for different service types. In this particular case here, we have the same date, and it is in this case for water supply. By the way, we can actually increase add additional data here if you are actually interested. For example, here, if I can make, for example, this 8 August 5, and then it will turn out to be generate the month and the year. Even I can actually adjust the year, then it will actually automatically adjust. So there is also a room for that as well. Then in this particular case, for example, for water, where we are going to see only for water services, here the rating is rated as 7.6, and the average expected is 7, and the color is here green, and the decision is good service. So probably this sector, this or department in the municipality is actually doing good service for the customers. So it will actually require to maintain at least this for the remaining time. Into when we actually look the same for sewage collection and disposal, it is rated as on average, the average is 5.5, and it turned out to be red here. The decision is bad. For example, we can change the value and see how it actually turned out to be. If I make this, can you see it? It turned out to be to yellow. At still, even if I actually make this, just these two, it will below acceptable level. So this sewage collection disposal, it will be one of the areas that actually need strong improvement, and the municipality should take strong action to just improve this service for its customers. The next one is for electricity and gas supply here. This is rated as 6.6 against the target of 7, and here is the color is this is a normal and acceptable service. This is at least this is acceptable service, even though it is below the target 7. At least this is acceptable, and there is a room for improvement still. If we change this value, for example, it can actually maybe improve here. Still it is acceptable. So the final will be street lighting service, where the values are here, and the point here is the average point for this is rated to be 6.2 against the target 7, and this turned out to be yellow, and this is below acceptable service. So there is a room for improvement here for street lighting services as per the rating given by the customers here. So generally, this will actually very useful to make informed decision and to improve our service for our customers. As per this demo data, we have seen that there is actually turn out to be here for street lighting. The decision is below acceptable service for electricity. This is acceptable service for sewerage. This is a bad service, and for water supply, good service. So based on this informed decision, the municipality can make adjustment and take action uh, to improve its customer service. So this template is very important to gauge the service giving quality for its customers, and we recommend this uh, for service giving institutions like municipality, banking, insurance, and other sectors which are actually engaged on service giving to gauge and track their service quality as per the judgment or the decision made, the rating made by the customers, so so that they can actually improve their service quality for their customers. So that's all for today, and thank you very much for just watching this video, and please consider subscribing and like our video so that you can get subsequent uh, videos in the next. So thank you and bye bye.